So guys, today back in a video on the channel. Today we're here for the player ratings between Newcastle United and Chelsea. If you haven't checked out the vlog already, lads, oh my god, the limbs, 94th minute, basically the final kick of the game. Make sure to watch the vlog, I button at the top. Unbelievable scenes, man, absolutely fantastic. The performance wasn't absolutely great, but we'll do my player ratings now. We'll leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll get straight into it. So, starting off with the goalkeeper Martin Dubravka, first thing I want to say is a Chelsea fan messaged me saying, "Oh, can we have Dubravka over Kepa? Kepa cost 72 million. Dubravka cost 4. Fantastic. I don't know how Rafa Benitez found some lad in the Slovakian league, man. Bloody hell. But Martin Dubravka, yet another clean sheet. A good performance today by Martin Dubravka. Had to deny Tammy Abraham a lot, and FPL fans aren't happy because Tammy Abraham didn't perform, because Dubravka was fantastic again. A great performance by Martin Dubravka, and I'm going to give him a solid 8 out of 10 today. I thought he really performed under a lot of pressure with a good Chelsea team. Great stuff by Martin Dubravka. 8 out of 10. And we'll do the left wing back, and it is Jetro Willems, and I've got to say thank you to him, because this could be that probably was his final game for Newcastle United, unless we sign him. At this stage now, that was his final game for the club, and I'm absolutely gutted, because the injury looked horrendous. You could see his reaction straight after the injury. It wasn't nice, and thank you, Jetro, for absolutely everything. If you go back to Germany, or if you sign for us at the minute, I just want to say thank you to Jetro. He scored some worldy goals, he's performed fantastic throughout the full season, and I just want to say thank you to him, because this looks to be his final game for the club. Thank you everything, Jetro, my G. He's not going to get a rating, so we'll move on to the centre back now. We'll do Kieran Clark. I thought Kieran Clark was solid in defence, but his passing today was shocking, right? The passing today by him wasn't great whatsoever. But his defensive ability is fantastic. He's experienced, he knows what he's doing. That was great by his defensive. Obviously, he's not a Shelby, he's not there for his passing. It would be nice to see if his passing was a lot better, but he's not. That's his position. His role is not to find a good pass or whatnot. I didn't think Clark's passing was good today, but his defensive ability was class. He's getting a 7 out of 10. Obviously kept a clean sheet as well. Moving on to the other centre back, we will do the captain, the skipper, Jamal Lascelles. Fantastic to see him back, and in the 2 games he's been back, we've won 4-1 and 1-0. He's looked fantastic, Jamal Lascelles. I just want to quickly say, if anyone's got any contact details to Tammy Abraham, just contact him and ask him, how's it feeling being in Lascelles' pocket? I just wanted to know, because Lascelles had him all over today. Tammy Abraham, he had to switch from defenders and he couldn't get any of them, and they simply couldn't do anything. And fair play to Jamal, fantastic. I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. Defensibility today was fantastic, and didn't really put a foot wrong when you think about the game. 8 out of 10 for me. Fernandez, he's getting an 8 out of 10 as well for Federico. A great performance by him. He was under a lot of pressure with Lejeune, with Shaw starting to come back. Obviously, Shaw starting to come back. Lejeune on the bench, or I don't think he was on the bench today. I can't remember, but he performed today, and you've got to give him it, because he was fine. He got 3 bonus points in FPL, so FPL recognised his performance, which is great. Obviously, he put the ball into the box for Joelinton's header that bounced off the crossbar. He was getting up the field as well. I'm thinking, if you want any of the defenders to go, you put on Kieran Clark, because he's scored loads of goals. But Fernandez was doing that, and I thought Fernandez was great today. 8 out of 10. Krafth now, the right back. I didn't think he was too good, to be honest. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. Didn't find him great. He was putting a lot of pressure. You get put in against Chelsea, and you've got Willian on you. You couldn't really do now. To be fair, sometimes he did get stuck in or whatnot, but Hayden went into right wing back, and reading on Newcastle's Twitter, Hayden wasn't happy that he had to go right wing back, but he got the winner, so it doesn't matter. But Emil Krafth, 4 out of 10. We'll do the midfield now. We'll move on to John Joe Shelby. Came into the team. I thought it would be Matty Longstaff who would play. It looks like Bruce is only going to play the Longstaff brothers if they're with each other. They've got to be holding hands with each other. But Shelby today, a lot of highs and a lot of lows. I thought some of his passing was shit today, but he was getting in, and that's what you want. Sometimes he was just letting players walk past him, and it's like, just get stuck in, you can just literally put your foot out and you win the ball. But obviously it's understandable, he came back from an injury, and I thought Shelby was decent today. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Decent performance by John Joe. Moving on to Isaac Hayden, and obviously he's going to get a high rating for getting the goal. But if it was a 0-0 draw, I thought Hayden wasn't great today. I really didn't. In the midfield, he looked in the first half especially, he looked sloppy and slow. In the second half, he sort of grew into the game a little bit. But as soon as he went right wing back, he looked like a different player. There was a couple of times where he could have just communicated and it would have made life so much easier. But yeah, Hayden, it's the goal, man. What a finish that is. Check out the vlog, lads. Unbelievable limbs when Hayden scores, man. Isaac Hayden, I'm going to have to give him an 8 because of the goal. But if it was a 0-0 draw, I would probably give him a 5. But he got the goal. Got us the 3 points. I'm on the drink. Way. 8 out of 10. Moving on to the attackers, we'll do Miguel Almiron. We'll do Almiron. He was good. We'll say it every week. His effort is fantastic. He works for the team. Sometimes you think, where is he? He's bloody in centre half, tracking back and helping the team. And it's hard against a Chelsea team that's sitting 4th in the Premier League, done well in the Champions League, and you're working against players who are top quality, your Jorginhos, your Kantés and whatnot. You played against them, and he was getting stuck in. Attacking as well, a couple of nice little touches there and there. But Almiron, a solid 7. A solid 7 for me. Almiron, yeah, 7 out of 10. And then now, the main man's back, Saint-Maximin, and he got the assist for Hayden's goal. He just has that knowledge to know, put the ball in the box, 94th minute, right? He could have maybe, other players would have played about a Ritchie to whip the ball in. No, mate, he just gets it in the box, and it was a great ball in the box. Apart from that, I thought he was really quiet, and I've got to be honest, he came back from an injury, like a bad injury. Yeah, we all know that, right? And I've got to give him it. And I think playing him on Tuesday will help his fitness get back, but he can only gain his fitness now. You can only gain his fitness if he plays games, and you play him on Tuesday for me. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 with Almiron because he got the assist. But I thought he was very quiet today. He had a little nice skill move in the other side of the stadium from where I sit, and it was a nice little bit of skill. But we all know Maximin can just click and just run past defenders like they're not even there. We all know that he can do it. But he's came back from an injury. You've got to give him that. 7 out of 10. Moving on to Joelinton now, and Joelinton for me, right, he was great today. Holding up the ball. Rudiger was constantly pushing him in the back, right? Soon as the referee gave the free kick for it, he didn't touch him again, right? I thought Joelinton's hold-up play today, and we know that's not his play style, was fantastic, right? He was winning so many of them balls, and yeah, there was a couple of times where, oh, why did you not do that, or you could have done that a bit better. Obviously hit the crossbar in the first half, he had that chance in the second half, and about the 84th minute where Maximin pulled it back to him, just put it wide. But for me, Joelinton was great today. I thought when he's got 3 players onto him and he's got no support, he's still doing well. And you've got to give credit to Joelinton today. I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. That's going to be the high rating, 8 out of 10. It's going to be right up there. But Joelinton was good today. Moving on to the substitutes now. We'll do Matt Ritchie, who was the first substitute he played the majority of the game with Jetwell's injury. Ritchie was good. He was good, and you've got to say to him, he had a good performance, but he's getting about that line. He was getting up the field as well, so he took the corner for the goal. But Matt Ritchie, a solid 7, yeah. I think he obviously is going to start against Everton, which is good. But Matt Ritchie, yeah, a decent performance. Obviously bought an order to the players. His commitment is what we need. And he gave with that today. 7 out of 10 for Matt Ritchie. Moving on to the next substitute was Sean Longstaff, and he only played 20 minutes, 25 minutes. He didn't really stand out in the game, really, you could say, but I thought Hayden, I'm too busy thinking about that goal, man. Sean Longstaff, he didn't really give anything, you could say. He didn't really give you that option up going forward or defensively, but it was nice to see fresh legs. 6, I would give him a 6. Matty Longstaff, I'm not going to rate. He wasn't on the pitch for long enough. He only played 9 minutes. You can't rate him. So, lads, that's my player ratings on the game today. Fantastic. Watch the vlog in the top corner. There'll be a link in the description on the end screen on the outro. So, lads, fantastic result today. I'm going to record the preview tomorrow for Everton and whatnot. So, there'll be another video tomorrow. Leave a like, lads. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next one. How are the lads?